After having the most intense coin toss in the history of Exceeds, Sora explains how he has planted fake memories using the 10 pledges inside the Elven Spy, and how Aventheim doesn't know shit about anything yet. With that concluded, so today let's take a look at what happened after the No Game No Life anime, Volume 3 of the light novel. Sora breathes deeply in and says, "Okay, is it over? We shall end it here, okay?" Steph replies with, What? Why do you have that look of restlessness? Huh, isn't that obvious? Because of this troublesome thing I had to do. As Sora reveals his true thoughts. I went through all this trouble to touch Kemonomi meats. I already have reached my limits. Miko-san! Miko said, What? Sora and Shiro emits light from their eyes as they look at Miko and says, Let me start by touching you. Kemono Mimi. Fua Fua Kemono Mimi. Me touch. Let me touch. But Miko gave a beautiful smile in response. As long as I give consent and there is no harm, then you can go ahead. As Sora and Shiro went to touch Miko, she jumped and dodged them. What? Why? If you had known it earlier, you should have added a rights to touch to the coin toss. For now, if you want to touch me, then you have to fight me once more. Miko smiled while sitting cross-legged on the rocks, causing Sora to ask anxiously, Jibril, what's the time now? Around 8 p.m. at night. Can't. There won't be any time to challenge Miko to another game. Damn it. Can't help it. We have to make do with kimono mimis on the street, Shiro. Golden Fox. Keen Irono. Keen Golden Fox Rub. Shiro stretched her hand out, unable to leave Miko. Sora had to pull her away. Relax, Shiro. We won't give up. We'll definitely come back for the federal affairs. No, to decide the most important thing. Miko-san, you better keep that neck, ears and tails of yours cleaned before we come back. Sora announced. Prepare. Definitely touch you. After that, Sora picked up Shiro and bolted out, briefly leaving some words behind. Steph, before we satisfy ourselves and return, we leave the country's affairs to you, Steph. Steph replies with, Eh? Sora hurriedly exclaimed and left. Jibril didn't hesitate to follow him, causing Steph to chase after Sora. You're lying. This is a joke, right? I'm already handling our country's affairs and now there's another federal state affair. Are you really going to throw all of it on me? Oi! Then, like a storm, silence enveloped the garden. Izuna kept glancing at Sora's and Shiro's gradual fading figures. With silence covering the garden, Miko, whose calmness was restored, Miko says, Hatsuse Ino, Hatsuse Izuna. Yes? What this? Izuna, what did I say? Since both parties have accepted the conditions, your rights are also freed. Yes. The guarantee to war-based rights. Since Sora agreed to the request, both of them didn't belong to Elkia anymore. But, as the sole representative of war beasts, I order you as Miko to follow those people. To which Izuna replies, Roger this. After Miko finished her words, Izuna immediately left, using her fastest speed to chase after Sora. On the other hand, Ino thought if they were to be spies, to which Miko replies, Go ahead and learn from those interesting people. Learn their methods. Learn the methods of the weak. And then, Miko smiled happily from the bottom of her heart, and then concluded, Don't ever let those siblings become our enemy. As Miko thought to herself, undoubtedly they would use that time to use a game to challenge and obtain the alliance rights, and undoubtedly she would lose. Having those kinds of thoughts, caused Miko to laugh bitterly. This is the first time I thank my opponents. Perhaps they really might defeat God. As Sora and Shiro walked the roads of Eastern Federation, they had a sense of nostalgia, an antique feel. Red neon lights shone on the street. Sora-san, slower than Izuna by one step, Ino caught up and immediately found them touching girls. Old man, are you trying to interfere on our road to touch? Stunning him speechless. Your actions are really frightening. I suppose you sought consent, right? I don't know. But when Izuna said out, their stroking skills are super good, desu. They instantly allowed us to touch. Why is that so? Seeing those kemonomi means? Letting out fa sounds, Ino thought. I know the reason, Ino thought to himself. Because in the past, there was no one who could satisfy Izuna with their stroking techniques. In Eastern Federation Embassy, Izuna always said it was comfortable. No, I'm worried about something. Telling them that kind of thing would encourage them more so. So Ino switched back to his original question. Sora said, cut it out short. We are in a hurry. If Miko-sama didn't agree to the challenge, what would you do? That was the only question that was still unresolved in Ino's heart. Even when cornered, Miko would easily take the initiative herself. Ino thought it was impossible. And at the same moment, Miko's words flashed his mind. Go ahead and learn the methods of the weak. Ino finally saw it, the method that ensures that no one dies. Unfortunately, he couldn't fully comprehend the true meaning behind Sora's actions. But Sora casually answers, until then I just have to use the final harassment method that I have prepared. That is, I just have to tell Aventime and Elvengard the details of the game. Hearing these words, Ino's face was frozen. I'll use Kurumi for Elvengard and Jibril for Aventime. Let them do the mutual snatching, which would definitely cause severe harm to Eastern Federation. So, I wouldn't want to do it. And he continued, because I have predicted every step, everything with the showdown to Miko, indeed. I say, Gramps, you know what checkmate means. Checkmate and check are different. Checkmate doesn't only mean that you're out of options. Checkmate means it's certain death.
Checkmate doesn't mean you've simply cornered the enemy king. It's a declaration that the enemy king is yours. That's why I said it the first time I met you. Check and mate. Get it?
Miko-sama, you want me to believe this man. Indeed, this man gave a favorable benefit to War Beast. Won't that mean he could betray us easily, too? Ino started having those kind of thoughts, but Sora had a serious expression. He said, stroking the rabbit-eared girl. Okay, although I am reluctant, we have to find a place to say, bye-bye, rabbit-eared. The rabbit-eared girl had a sad expression. She left. Okay, Izuna-chan, is there any place we can stay for the night? My house would do this. Overnight event. Here we come. There must surely be games at Izuna's house. Yeah, that is right. Of course. Of course, we'll play until morning and we'll go roam the streets again in the morning. Izuna, does your country have any electronic games unless they have an adult? Nee. What? It won't be a problem if I secretly played it, right? From the distance, Ino and Jibril looked at the three conversing people. I finally caught up. You too! Why are the kings not in their country? Obviously, the first to chase, yet abandoned by everyone, was Steph. She breathlessly caught up to Sora. Jibril, bring Steph back to Elkia and then you can come back. Yes, sir. Jibril gently held on to Steph's shoulder, believing that she was too powerless to resist. Steph paled. Bring Gramps over too. It would be hard on Steph alone. What, you want me to listen to those unpleasant sounds again? That's not the problem. You are lying, right? Joking. Okay then, let me take you to Elkia King City, okay? leaving behind these words a surge of wind created due to their disappearance. Finally, Sora seemed to be really tired. A little break should be okay. And then he temporarily stayed in the kingdom of Kemonomimis. Steph and Ino, who got abandoned at the Elkia King City, there were so many things that Steph didn't want to think anymore. Sora's words suddenly appeared. No one would die. This is just a game after all. Steph previously thought that Sora was insane for saying those words, but after reflecting that no one received any harm unless he wants to conquer the world without any bloodshed. Let the whole exceeds coexist and challenge God? That bonehead. No, that commanding man. Next time I see him, he better be careful. Holding down his ears while rolling on the ground, Ino said. Upon seeing him, Steph whispered, "You'll get used to it soon." Ino then replied to Steph, "We must work hard, Stephanie-san." "Yeah, we have to endure this, Ino-ji-san." Quietly, a fraternity between Sora's victims gradually formed. Hey, if you did like the video and want me to continue making this series, please give it a like. The like goal for this video is 15-20 likes. If we can hit it, it will be absolutely great. Other than that, if you can comment, please do so. It motivates me to make the videos faster. And this marks the end of volume 3 of No Game No Life. And I'll see you next time. Anime Rookie signing out.